There's just crazy people in your family, and that's how God made them.
Yeah.
And
just accept it, Art.
Yeah. You got to accept the crazy.
She is a work of art, Art.
Oh.
See? But So, hey, Bill. Hey, Gina. Gina's on here, too.
Oh, we got a bunch of people. Good for us.
Amber says, you made me cry with Defender. I needed to let go of something. That's awesome. Defender is a song that we introduced to the congregation. Actually, Julie did, and she kills the song. It's by Katie and Brian Torwald.
Yeah, they're the ones that did it last.
Yes.
A little history of that song, though.
Yep,
I talked about it when we let it last. And a year ago, I wasn't singing or leading worship at all. I was in, as I talked about, a desert season, speaking of desert song.
Yeah.
And I felt very much alone. And I heard God say to me, the first time I heard this song, I heard God say, you are going to lead this and it's going to be powerful. And my conversation with God went, there's no way. I'm not singing and I'm not part of anything. How could I possibly lead this song? And over, I kept hearing, you're going to lead this song and it's going to be powerful. You're going to lead the song, it's going to be powerful. And I told a friend of mine and I was like, I just don't know what God's going to do. And then less than 6 months later, I was asked to be a worship leader for GCCC,
Cubed.
And I had asked my worship circle crew to also be praying for me in this time. And I realized once we started doing worship, I was like, God, you're so amazing. Like, I did not see this coming. It's such a cool thing. Thank you so much. And so last week when I got to lead Defender, it was so beautiful and terrible.
I wasn't there.
It was... to see God fulfill something and to hear him speak to you and then to see it come to fruition is just such a cool thing. And I love that we got to talk about that and that the congregation was a part of it and the worship team also felt that. And God moved in a really huge way last week. And even this week when we did it again, it's just, there's something about those lyrics for me. It's like my heart's song. If I could explain that, when you listen to it, please listen to it. Jesus Culture, Defender, please go listen to it on anything. It's everywhere. And the lyrics are just, I don't know how to explain it, just amazing. And Rita Springer is the original writer. She wrote the song.
So good.
And it's just so good. Her version is also amazing. And I mean, that's how we choose songs. If we can explain it. That's how we choose songs. God speaks to us and tells us what he wants us to bring to the congregation, and then we just go for it.
Would anybody be willing to come on live to our podcast?
Oh, we're going to bring someone on?
I don't know. I was like, let me try this. I don't really know how it works, but if you wanted to actually come on, you could, I guess there's like a little video that you could show of yourself.
Yeah. We don't know. But
I don't
we
know how
could wing
that
it.
works, but if you wanted to do that, you could totally do that right now.
Or if you had a question that you wanted to ask us on the live, we could do that too.
Cool. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
But for those listening, thank you so much for taking the time out to listen. And we just thank you. Follow us at the Gals Podcast or the Julie Avenue or Des Childs. So, thanks so much for tuning in today.
It's been great. Good chat.
Yeah, so we're going to actually have our husbands on in a few weeks.
Yeah, we have a couple really fun ideas.
Yep.
One of them is that we're going to have the husbands on. We're going to do some put some questions into a jar, pull them out, and we'll ask each other questions, which will be funny.
Oh my gosh, it's going to be the best.
We're going to talk about what's in our purses.
Today I actually found a toy drill.
You never ever know.
In my purse.
You never ever know what's going to be in the purses. So we're going to do that, among some serious conversations, but just to keep it, lighthearted and who we are. We just want to do stuff that would be funny that we would want to listen to.
This is kind of therapeutic for us too.
Absolutely.
Just getting together and talking and laughing. And
we talk about how that is like we refuel.
Yes.
And we, go through our weeks and we're tired, but when we see each other, I feel like that's when we feel like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And we build each other back up.
Yes.
Babes supporting babes, as I always say.
Babes supporting babes, that's awesome. And if you haven't
that.
yet, today we actually encourage people to sign up for Connect Groups or Circle of Friends, as we call them. So if you haven't done that yet at our church, GC Cubed, Gloucester County Community Church, I would encourage you to do that. But also at your own church, you need to connect with people. I think that alleviates so much depression, anxiety, because you're trying to do life alone.
Yeah.
You know, JND,
Do life, do life, do life. See, it could work.
It could.
Yeah.
If I came up with the harmony, it could work.
It's nice because we're able to text each other, or as we like to leave voice
messages
yes. for each other, because I like that better than text.
Too.
But
it's more personal.
You know, we are able to reach out to each other when we need to be prayed for, or when we're just something funny is going on, or what are you going to wear tomorrow? You know, it's nice to have that relationship and have somebody that just gets you. And God really has, I don't know, exceeded my prayer expectations.
That's awesome.
And I'm grateful for you so much. And I'm excited for the Gals podcast.
Yeah, it's going to be a cool adventure. And I think we're going to learn a lot.
Yeah.
And we're going to help other people. So that's the whole point of the show.
Absolutely.
Thanks for listening.